The feelings going through. It's always you. It's always you. It's always you. It's always you.
Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again. Hey fellas, I'm gonna tell y'all why seed retention is gonna make you the best man possible. It's gonna help you become the man, right? Literally, it's gonna help you become a man and the man at the same time. You feel me? Fellas, we put too much focus on the wrong things in our life. Men put entirely too much focus on women nowadays, to the point where they lose sight of themselves. They have no goals, they have no ambition, they don't know themselves. You too outside of yourselves, looking for that instant gratification and that pleasure from the cheeks. Right? Getting weak for the cheeks, always. And that's what's making men so weak nowadays. You know why women don't respect men nowadays? That's why. Because they know they got you wrapped around their finger. At any given notice, any given moment, she can hit you up and say, hey, I want you to get in these cheeks tonight. And you gonna be over there, you're gonna be like Speedy Gonzalez. You're gonna be over there in the flash. And it's like, she knows she has multiple guys that she can just give them the green light and it's on. But what makes you special, what makes every man on this journey special, is that you took on a journey to become a warrior. Every man that's on retention right now, you are like less than 1% of the men in this world. Because most men aren't doing this. As soon as you take that first step on this journey, you become a warrior. You become a winner. You become high value. What determines value? Value, something that's valuable, something that's high value, is something that is scarce. Right? If you look at the stock market, or just supply and demand in general, the less supply you have, the more demand. The more supply, the less demand. So you become more valuable because you're not like other guys. What also happens is you redirect your focus now on yourself. See, fellas, and I tell y'all, man, when you get that urge, when you see some cheeks or whatever, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's natural. We're men. You're supposed to like women. You know what I'm saying? Don't think nothing's wrong with that. You see some cheeks or whatever, or you see a nice looking young lady walk by or whatever, let that energy fuel you, right? That's that feminine energy. You need that energy. It makes a man, it gives a man drive. It gives a man something to strive for, right? That feminine energy, you feel it boiling up down here, right? But it's the decisions that you make that makes it right or wrong, that makes it destructive or productive in your life. Instead of you taking that energy and going and busting one off, why don't you take that energy and go to the gym, or take that energy and meditate somewhere? Do something productive with it. When you feel that urge stirring up, go use that for something that's going to make you valuable. One secret that I do, one thing I do for myself, fellas, is before I make any decision in my life, I always ask myself, how is this going to turn out? What's going to be the result of this? You got to sometimes take a step back when you on that corn or you about to release one. You got to ask yourself, what's going to be the consequence of this? Is this going to make my life better or worse? That's all a part of becoming a man, fellas. See, being a warrior is not just about being able to hurt somebody or protect yourself. Being a warrior is a mentality that no matter what, you keep going, you don't give up. Even if you trip, a warrior knows there's no such thing as failure. The only time you fail is when you stop. If I'm on my journey, I might get tripped up by an obstacle. But what separates a warrior from a civilian or a regular person is that when a regular person, when they trip and fall, they stay down. Cause they take that as failure. But you don't. As a warrior, you know you get back up and you can still walk your journey. You're gonna fall many times on your journey. That's just part of life. But what do you choose in that moment? Do you choose to stay down or get back up and keep walking? You see me in the gym doing the push-ups with the chains, right? You gotta redirect that energy. You gotta go hard, man. You really do. The reason why I'm always in the gym is because putting your body through stress is part of the journey. As a man, you gotta put yourself through that mental stress, that physical stress, because it's building you up. You gotta understand that it's helping you be able to deal with pressure. You got to. If you don't do that, you're gonna be stagnant. You never wanna be stagnant in life. You should be using this energy for, the first thing is getting yourself right and getting that connection strong with the Most High God. And then you wanna get yourself, you wanna elevate yourself to your highest level mentally, spiritually, and physically. And then you wanna try to become self-sufficient, being able to provide for yourself. When you focus on these things first, instead of focusing on a woman, those are the things that you need as a man first. That's what's going to build your confidence up. You're going to be confident because you can provide for yourself as a man. You got a strong connection with the Most High God. You know that you're becoming your best. You're becoming solid, mentally, spiritually, and physically within yourself. Once you get those three things down, you good, man. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Your energy gonna be different. See, why men become so weak nowadays and why women don't respect them is because you're too easy. You're too accessible. It's easy access. That's no fun. But when you're somebody who's focused on other things, women, they notice that. A woman's gonna notice a man who's not focused on her and he's focused on other things. She's gonna want to get your attention because your energy's different. You moving different. You breathing different.
My body different. I'm breathing different. You understand what I'm saying? The doctor said I wasn't going to walk the same. You understand what I'm saying? I'm out.
It is what it is. And that can be felt. As you better yourself, as you use this energy to better yourself, you're going to notice you're going to be a lot more calm in every situation. Because you gain control over your emotions. The more you pressure yourself and the more that you fight temptations, man, you become strong up here. You become a fortress. And you keep yourself, you're able to keep yourself calm in every situation. That's what a confident man is. Always calm and poised in every situation. You hold frame. Your heart rate, your heartbeat is directly correlated to your energy and your emotions. You want to be as calm as possible, as balanced as possible. Because that heartbeat, boom, 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 boom. Remember, it never stops beating. Your heart is constantly going. So it's sending out a vibration through the air. That beat, that's a vibration. And it's traveling. Right? So depending on your heartbeat, your heart rate, and your emotions, that's what you're going to attract in your life. This is why when you're calm, man, you live a long life. When you're stress-free, you live a long life. You attract abundance. You want to be as pleasant as you can in this life. But see, when you release your energy, you get all this anxiety, you get brain fog, you get nervous, you start to feel cold, unconfident. All that stuff is messing up your rhythm. And now you start to attract BS in your life because your rhythm is off. And it's at a low vibration. No women, they want your energy. They want that energy. They want to feel good. So if you had a low vibration, you can't do nothing for her. Right? No woman. This is why y'all get attacked by Jezebels and succubus and things like that, because they want your energy. Right? Not saying all women are like that, but what I'm saying is it's just natural. Something that has high energy is going to be sought after because you're valuable. Don't be just spilling your seed and wasting your energy like that, because it has value to it. It gives you value. And don't get it twisted for the fellas who think that retention is just something that you can just sit on your behind all day and get results. That ain't the way. You got to utilize this energy to better yourself. As a warrior, you got to put yourself through stress. You got to put yourself through stress so you can handle stress. You feel what I'm saying? If you're just sitting down all day, that's not a warrior mentality. You got to get up and get after it. You know, don't feel sorry for yourself. Never feel sorry for yourself. Whatever situation you have, whatever problem you have, you get up and you deal with it like a man should. You don't have time to be fearful. You don't have time to be feeling sorry for yourself, fellas. All right. So this is the reason why I tell you guys it's so important to do this as a man. Like, this is one of those journeys. This is one of those things that's life changing. It's going to change your life forever. Once you start, you can't stop. I'm going to tell you that right now. So fellas, remember, focus on yourself. Keep this energy inside of you, man. And always remember that before you do something, always ask yourself, how is this going to help me? Or is this going to hurt me? Is this productive or destructive?